And I'm not a big fan of condoms, okay? So if it's just a hookup, I like to know the whole thing and see actually who you are or like what's your experiences, so I know if I'm gonna go raw or not, you know? Because then if I can't go, I'm like skeptical. I'm like, oh shit.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Stop it, bro.
That never stopped you before.
Yeah, it did.
No.
It actually did.
No, it
yes.
didn't. No. Okay, I'm gonna cut this part up. I'm gonna name drop.
Damn.
Welcome back, guys, to a new episode. It's your boy Sergio's Talks.
Where I'm at.
It's a boy Carl.
Why are you touching me?
No, it's your hand. I don't know why you moved my hand over there.
I
Anyways,
didn't move anything. We can see in 4K again that I did not move.
forget about what you see, all right?
And usually he's the one touching you. I don't know why all of a sudden now you're switching up.
It's because, how do you call that?
I didn't see him in a long time, so he's missing the touch.
Just don't fucking touch me.
I'm gonna let this drag out until you guys are done. I want you guys to get everything out of your system.
You gotta go to the bathroom?
No, why?
What?
He said out of your system.
Do you know what is an analogy is? Analogy is?
I know.
Is that what the word?
Analogy.
Analogy?
Analogy.
Analogy.
So there's a topic in particular I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to talk about like trauma from relationships, mainly trauma. But I specifically wanted to like pinpoint you because you're the youngest out of all of us, right? And you've been in what, 1, 2 serious relationships?
2, yeah.
And how like you don't have any trauma from them, do you?
Not trauma really.
Like you didn't get cheated on or?
Not real. Maybe the first one.
Maybe.
Because I don't think I don't see it really as cheating because in her opinion it's we weren't together.
Okay, let's
it's one of those. Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
So
there you go.
Explain it.
Okay. So basically, we were on bad terms somehow, whatever, and then I went out of my way to go see her and bring her like just chocolate to make her feel better because she was having a bad day. And then on that day, she told me afterwards when I got home, oh, I got to talk to you, whatever. I'm like, I bet, what's up? She's like, so basically her ex-boyfriend drove her to work and they kissed in the car.
So you guys were together?
Well,
You
in
guys
my
didn't
opinion,
break up.
Huh?
You guys weren't broken up.
No, but what she said was we weren't talking for a week or something like that. I don't know why would I go out of my way and then go see, I mean, yes, but like go see you, bring you chocolate just to make you feel better, but we weren't together, you know what I'm saying?
So she knows she did wrong.
Yeah, she knows.
In my opinion, she does, but I'll just...
Well, she does because she wouldn't call you back.
To tell me, maybe it's just to be
To
honest
fess
with
up.
me, but...
Like if I'm on a break with someone, or sorry, if we've broken up,
Yeah.
right? Whatever I did during my breakup, I don't owe anything to tell you.
Yeah,
You know?
I get that.
So if you told me, it means...
Yeah. So if she's like, I need to tell you something, it's because she feels bad about what she did.
Could you done it?
Most
Could
probably.
you do the same? Can you do the same thing? Could you?
Could you have done the same thing?
Yeah.
Like, kiss another girl?
Yeah.
Well, no.
So you have your answer.
Especially your ex.
Yeah, but I said it's...
And we're talking about, and don't forget, you said a week.
Yeah.
So in a span of a week, you guys weren't talking. She hit up her ex, or he hit her
I
up.
think it was him.
She accepted. They hung out. They
Just-
kissed. In a span of a week.
Or maybe she was talking to him before that.
Yeah. Maybe.
So do you have trauma now?
Just a bit.
Do you have trust issues in general, or you like if you get yourself a new boo thing, you're like, I trust you.
I don't have trust issues much. The benefit of the doubt, pretty much for me. Yeah, I'll believe you until you prove me wrong.
Like
I'll
straight out
trust
the
you.
jump.
Yeah. And then as soon as you do prove me wrong, shit, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say I have trust issues, but I do have trust issues, but I don't know.
I have trust issues. I'll say it.
No, but it's like 50-50 like I'm never, you can always go out, you can do whatever, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes I'll same thing as you. You never say like, no, don't do these things. But in the back of your head, and when I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, yo, like, am I gaslighting myself? Or like, maybe it's weird, right? And you guys are like, no, chill. Or like, you say chill. And he's like, no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
I gotta gaslight you just a little, you know what I'm saying?
So I gaslight myself, you gaslight me, and then you're like, oh, it's fine. So I don't know if I have trust issues or not, but I wouldn't say I have trauma.
I think you overthink a lot too.
Well,
I'll let you
maybe
say
I
it.
do.
You say it.
Yeah, maybe I do. Compulsive lying for sure.
Yeah, you're worried a lot about being lied to. Like you overthink a lot too.
Another relationship I had, she cheated on me with 3 guys, so that was insane. But it was when I was younger though. I don't know. I don't.
Was it at the same time?
On the same day?
No.
Okay.
It was I think it's crazier than at the same time because it was her 3 fuck friends.
That's great.
Wow.
So it was more like an like all every whatever. And same thing as you. It was like, oh, we weren't together.
Type of vibe. Yeah.
Type of vibe. But anyways, I find it always weird as soon as we actually put it on the platter or whatever, we say we broke
done.
up, we're done.
Yeah.
And the week after, you already have other bootings. No, you didn't talk to them the day after. I know you had them before that.
Do you think, like girls or guys, we or they always know who's next?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's fucked up.
I think girls is 100 times worse. They already know
like who's gonna be
Oh,
who's
yeah.
next. I've seen this guy on TikTok and he was saying, as soon as you're done with your relationship, she's gonna go for that one guy whatsoever that she's always seen as attractive or that could
I saw that video, and as soon as I saw the video, I turned to my girl. I'm like, "Who the fuck's your plan B?"
you know what I'm saying?
No,
you know
for
what I'm
real,
saying? Yeah. As if like it's just as a rebound to feel better or
that is crazy.
which is kind of messed up, but fuck.
But it's also going back to your guys' point. That's why I don't do breaks, and I've always been like, in every relationship that I was in, whenever it was time to like take a break, I was like, nah. I'm like, we either break up or we fix it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take a break to do what?
Exactly.
What do you want? What do you want to do during the break?
It's actually pretty useless if you think about it.
Like, what is there? Like, if you want time apart, bet I'll go stay at my parents, at my brother's, at someone else's crib for a bit. You know, we could still talk. What do you want to break for? What is that gonna solve?
Oh, I want to break. By the way, I'm going on a trip. Oh, Miami. Oh, spring break. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah, about that.
oh,
Yeah, about that.
trauma.
There's no way you
Okay.
just use that as just an example.
Be honest. It's because
So yeah,
Trauma.
she told me I want to break, and she went to Miami after.
I'm gonna be real honest again. I forgot. I thought of Miami because it's the first thing that I was like, oh, Miami. You know what I'm saying?
There's no way you said that just like that. So yeah, I do have trauma.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I want to break. I'm going to Miami.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
I actually forgot.
It's okay. Shit happens, man.
Damn.
Do you have trauma?
Are you okay?
Me, I have trauma. Yeah. Me
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. And I'm the opposite of him.
Oh, yeah.
Me is I trust no one until you gain it, you earn it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, you'll start off with a level of trust because if I like you and I fuck with you, it's because there's a part of me that's saying that, you know, this seems to be like a good person, but you have to like earn my trust after that, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to me in my mind is if you stuck long enough to prove to me that I could trust you, it's because you're a real one.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I make it difficult, and I am a difficult person to earn their trust and to love. So if you're able to gain that, it's because like you
got to be worthy.
exactly, you know. And it's not even I don't even do it on purpose. It's just how I am. I'm very like
Picky.
I'm
Also.
picky, but I'm also like I'm very like closed off. Like well, you guys know when I was dating, like yeah, obviously I was joking. I was like, you know, I found the one, or I'm in love and stuff like that. You know,
You
But
weren't joking.
Yeah, you weren't joking.
This guy's a lover boy talking about
I was joking. I was like there was that hype of like, you know, maybe finding
Yeah,
a potential someone, but like when like as soon as we got like through a few dates, I was like, nah, like I'm not. I like
This is
nah.
not gonna work.
This is not it.
and I already know it.
You know, because like personality vibes, we could have a good time, and after that, but as soon as it was like, am I going to be able to trust this person? Do I see myself with this person forever? As soon as I started asking myself those questions, it was like, nah.
Yeah. And then comes the overthinking part.
But it also depends what kind of girl you're dating too.
Mm,
You know,
true.
Like in my opinion, you know, if you're dating someone who's like, example, this is just an example, all right? Like, don't hate me for this, but like, you know, if you're dating a girl who's like a little bit more, you know, studious and super focused on her career, which is just a regular 9 to 5 job, she goes in and out of the office and lives a kind of like routine life.
Regular, yeah.
There's not really much that you would need to worry about or have any room to have trust issues about.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they could always cheat still. Like if they're going between work and home and coming back and cooking and spending time with you and like not going out every single weekend and stuff like that, it's like it's very rare that you'll be put into a position where you feel uncomfortable or that you think that she could ever possibly be cheating.
Yeah.
But then when you're on the other side of things where maybe they're a little bit more extrovert and they love being social and they love being, you know, in crowds and being with people and going out and traveling, that's when you leave a lot of opportunities to be feeling left uncomfortable
Yeah.
or insecure to a certain degree, you know? So, but that's up to you. You have to pick what you want, you know?
It also comes with your level of confidence too. Like if you're confident enough to, you know your worth and know what's up and everything.
But I feel like you could still have like so much confidence, but still feel like insecure in those situations, you know?
Yeah.
It's not insecurity, it's just an uncomfortable feeling knowing that there's other potential threats around your girl.
And you never know when, let's say, she could crack and, I mean, fold for another guy or whatsoever. Literally fold though still.
It's like the situation I
Literally
told you
bend
guys.
over and fold.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the situation I explained to you. I was talking to this guy and he was in a relationship for 7 years. And
Were
his
you
girl-
like chatting him or?
And then, so we were having a conversation. There's no way you find himself funny right
Even
now.
she thought he was funny.
That is crazy.
God damn, start from the beginning.
Okay, yeah. So I was talking to my friend and we're having a conversation. He was explaining his last breakup. And he was in a relationship for 7 years. And then his girl was like, oh, like, I want to go to, I think she said Bali.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I want to go to Bali, have fun, blah, blah. And she went to Bali for a month, I believe. Okay, whatever. And then she came back and she told him, I found the man of my life.
There?
That's crazy.
In Bali?
Yeah.
Bali really have something.
So she just broke up with her just like that. 7 year, done, in a drain.
Because
Like
of
this.
one trip in Bali.
Yeah.
But that happens a lot though. Like I've seen it for myself personally and other people, many other people, that as soon as like they've been in the same relationship for a while, if
Yeah.
ever like it was a little bit stagnant or wasn't like as exciting as it was in the beginning, right? And it kind of like plateaued. And this happens to men and women too. It's just that men typically we're not the types to be like, you know what, I just want to go to a trip in Bali. Like we're here and we're more grounded into our environment, right?
Yeah.
But so I'm just gonna speak on my experience. When I say women, I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying the women that I know personally and I've heard of. So whenever these girls go on these trips, right? It's an escape from reality. In their mind, it's like, okay, I'm not in that environment that I used to be in, where I used to feel like I was constrained and maybe not living the most exciting life. And now I'm in Bali or wherever, living my best life, and it's fun and exciting, right?
Yeah.
But that's a temporary, I can't even speak, but that's a temporary solution, right? For a problem that you're still having at home that is not going to get resolved because of it,
Yeah.
you know? So now when they come back, it's like full on depression almost, because now that they're seeking this thrill, but now they're coming back to what wasn't stimulating them, right? So whoever they meet, the friends, the family, the circle, the environment that they're in, they want to keep that as much as possible. And what I call that is I just call it
The high of a vacation. Whatever.
yeah, vacation high. You know, and a lot of instances that's what happens. You know, you go, you're away, you feel like you're free. There's no one telling you what to do or where to go. You don't always have to check in with your partner all the time. You know, you have no responsibilities technically.
Also the jet lag. I mean the how hours.
Difference.
Hour difference. That's
Yeah.
wherever you are, really.
And then when they come back, right, now, like, let's say now she took her decision. She's like, you know, I met the love of my life in Bali. But if she were, I don't know what the situation, how it ended, but typically when they come back and they've broken up during that time apart, then when they're back in reality, now they're like,
They realize.
fuck, did I fuck up? Because now reality starts to sit in again and you just realize you did a fucked up mistake.
that you were comfortable with what you had in those 7 years, let's say, and he was like actually treating you good, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Or 6
But-
years.
It's very similar. I was about to say that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, you didn't realize this.
Oh damn, damn! Actually,
The story finished that the girl that left her man for the other man, she's still married with the guy from Bali.
She married him.
wow.
But she's like, the guy told me it hurt it so bad, but at least it's like it's real though. Like she's very happy now. It's been years that she's been with the same guy.
Still.
I have a philosophy, bro. My philosophy is that if that's how they got into a new relationship, or if people go from one relationship to the next, like I mean like really, really early on without having properly healed,
Yeah.
that's just gonna catch up to you.
For sure.
Like, yeah, they're married now, that's the label, but buddy, you still got what, 25, 35, 45 years still ahead of you?
Yeah.
You know, that's just gonna creep up on you one day or another, you know? So it's like, yeah, like, you know, he's good now, right? He's like, she's happy, I'd bet, but it's gonna creep up on her, while him on the other side, he's facing the heartbreak now.
Yeah.
She just jumped from, she didn't even go through a heartbreak.
She went from one relation to another.
She
one.
just ditched that one and she's like, I'm super happy, I met the love of my life
And then it starts to hit later on,
later on.
and then you do. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
No.
So on another note, your traumas.
My traumas. Definitely have, for sure. It's definitely made it a lot harder to trust my girl now than being able to trust people before in the
Scars
past.
from the past come back regardless.
Yeah,
Do you think that sometimes she feels some type of way?
all the time.
Yeah,
All the time.
because like it's not fair for me to have this like kind of, not necessarily you're it's just because you have trust issues, so maybe you'll say certain things,
Yeah.
and then she'll be like, well, it's not fair that you don't trust me because it's not me, the other person. But at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like really 50-50 if you think about it. Like
Yeah.
it's fair and unfair.
Yeah.
Unfair for the person because obviously it's a new person, so you should give them your 100%. But at the same time, you're like, well, based on my experiences.
Yeah. Luckily she's been super understanding and she gets it. So that's that's what made it like easy. But it's also just more so like she gets where I'm coming from, one. And it's not that I don't trust her at all. It's like I trust her to a certain degree. And I already told her like I'm gonna be able to trust you 100% eventually. You know? And I've already told her straight up exactly what you said. Like I know it's unfair because of my past that you are suffering the consequences of them, and I have a hard time trusting you,
Yeah.
right? But it goes both ways. Like I noticed like things in my girl, traumas and past experiences from her past that interferes with me, and I'm like, yo, like I'm not them. Like
Yeah.
you don't need to worry about certain things because like you're with me for a reason, and they're not with you for a reason. And I think like you've learned from your past, and I don't think you would have settled for me if you thought I was going to do anything remotely similar to what they did to you.
Facts.
You know?
Comes out to the question. I think when do you know when you're ready to love someone? I don't know if you get what I mean. Like when do you know you're ready to get into a new relationship or be ready to settle down with someone?
I think it's even hard to say because I can ask before that question, what's love?
Fuck.
You don't, it's like it's something inside you that just happens and you can't even explain it. So that comes up to your question, like when do you know, but you can't know. That's why some people can, yes, like, you know, it's a little bit the opposite of what you just said, but you can meet someone after a month of being single and it's the person that you're gonna be with for the next 60 years. And I can take this example as my grandparents is exactly that. My grandparents just met and then married. They were both of them in a relationship, and they just did this like plan of being together.
Wow.
And they stayed together until, well, now I'm born. So you get the point, right? And then you can be single for 2 years and then meet the right person for the rest of your life. So you never know. You don't know, man.
I definitely say don't date unless you're ready to marry.
Fair enough.
Like you could see people, but you don't necessarily need to like date and then like, you know, go to the extent of like meeting their parents and then seeing each other more often and stuff like that. I think if you're not ready to marry, I think you should kind of leave like a fine line. I'm sorry, I can't keep going anymore. I feel so bad because you were just in a situation like that.
Oh shit! I'm just sitting. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
But the thing though is that I just couldn't hold it in because as I was explaining the thing, I'm like, yo, I'm describing Carl's situation.
oh damn, you actually were.
You know, but in your defense, it's like if you're letting the person know, like, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious.
Yeah,
like I'm
ready
down
get
to see
going.
you. If the person signs off on it and they're like, yeah, like it's fine, like I'm here for it, like they're technically allowed to feel hurt about it at the end of the day, but they shouldn't have any like remorse or animosity towards you.
Yeah.
Because you let them know from the jump, like, listen, like, look, we could see each other, we could do things, but like I'm not looking for anything serious right now.
Yeah.
And it's up to them to decide if they want to stay or if they want to leave.
Afterwards, yeah. But there was a problem. We didn't have that chat before. Like from the get-go, it was just like we talked to each other and everything. But now, let's say now it's over. But now I know that for the next girl or whatever I'm talking to, I'm gonna tell her from the get-go. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not looking for anything. If it happens, it happens.
But I don't
you know,
think
but I'm not
I
gonna
don't think you
force
knew
anything.
either though from the beginning.
I didn't.
I don't think you were like definitive, like I do not want a relationship. I think at the beginning for you it was more so like, you know, cool person, great
Yeah,
vibes.
Exactly. So we'll see how it goes. But then after, during the situationship or whatever, it was just like while it was getting more serious, I was like, oh shit, am I actually ready to be in a relationship? You know, all those questions came afterwards, and I couldn't like keep it for myself for that long because at the end of the day, she's gonna get more hurt if the longer I stay. You know.
No, you did good in my opinion. In my opinion, as if I'm your dad, I am your dad.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Then comes the question: can you be in love, but be ready to love? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's different. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. Like, can you be in love with someone, but then again, not be ready to love someone?
But do you know how?
How to love?
Well, some people don't know.
Some people don't know how to love.
True.
Some people never receive love, therefore they don't know how to give it.
I think it depends on the person, really. Because let's say, like the way I love, like I know how I love, you know?
How do you love?
How do I love? Yeah. Like how basically it comes out to how I am in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how do you love me?
I don't.
Oh.
That's a good question. I'm trying to think now. Like, when do you know you're in love?
I think
Me, I know.
a major key to when you know what you're ready to love is if you love yourself. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like knowing how to love yourself is the key to loving someone else. Because if you don't love yourself, you're always gonna see, let's say, the issues in you, and then put them on your partner. You know, like let's say I have trust issues, or I have let's even financial issues, all that stuff, all the issues you can think of. I feel like you gotta learn to fix those in you before being in something serious. Even though the other person is gonna be there for you and help you to be a better person, etc., you just have to fix yourself before anything. Yeah.
Can you guys say one thing? Because I know for sure. Can you guys say one thing that you know when you're in love?
The butterflies, let's say.
Butterflies, not necessarily, because it could be like
A crush.
You can go, yeah, exactly. Because in second date with a girl and you have butterflies.
Oh, I'm always thinking about the person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I'm always thinking about you, I'm like, damn. I mean, everything makes me think about you. I'll be like, there's a little something. You know what I'm saying? You're like my favorite one.
Okay.
Or my favorite
I get it.
thought.
Go first.
I think I have two. Is when I start caring about your safety a lot, like what time you're getting home, like where you at, who's around you, whatever. It's not even about like if there's guys in I don't give a fuck. That's not the point. The point is like if you're going to a place that is not safe, in my opinion, then I do care. This is where I know, because based on like my exes, I know like I cared, and at some point I was like, I really don't give a fuck where she goes. Like I don't ask her or whatever. That's one thing. And second thing, I really hate, like you guys know, I hate like FaceTiming, and I don't like being on the phone or whatever.
Trust me, we know.
Yeah. But if I start calling her all the time for every single little fucking thing, then I know like, okay, I'm in love. Like for sure.
So like you said, like always thinking about them, wanting to talk to them.
Getting to know more.
Wanting to know. Yeah,
See them
that's the thing. Like
time.
definitely caring more, like, but like that's when I know like I'm on my way to loving them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like when I love them, it's just all those things, but like times 100. You know,
Yeah.
so it's definitely caring about them, like knowing where they're at, if they got home, etc. But it's also having to care for their environment. So making sure that we're seeing, you know, her friends and her family, and making sure that we're in tune with her part of the world. But to add on to your guys' points, because I agree with all of them, for me, it's when I start to care more about her than I do myself.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Right?
Amen.
So to me, it's like the minute where I'm willing to put all the shit that I got going on in here aside to think about how I could be taking care of you better, that's when I know that I'm falling for the person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a weird, it's a fucked up feeling. But all of that, I'm not like disregarding my responsibilities. I'm not disregarding everything that I got going on. I'm just simply making sure that you're good first, right?
And then,
because then I can check in with myself, and I know I can solve my issues in an instant. You know?
I mean, you're you and you know yourself. You know.
Yeah. And then when I'm in love, it's just simply that, you know, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Period.
Actually, though.
Actually.
Depends what you're thinking about.
Well, based on what your girl questions are.
Yeah, okay, no. But she's a different breed. So.
Oh my god.
No, there's very few things that I would be even for like family and stuff like that. Like that to me, it's like it's universal love. You know, like I'd catch a bullet for my girl as much as I would for someone that I consider family.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
I get that. Love
Yes,
is
I'd catch a bullet for you.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that the woman vagina is only 3 to 4 inches deep?
Yes.
Oh, for real?
I'm just kidding.
And that the male penis actually goes like also begins inwards like 2 or 3 inches.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, inwards.
Like the penis like outwards in, like it continues in for like an additional like 2 inches. So fellas, add 2 inches to whatever a girl asks. So, some people are gonna be like, damn, I got more inches inside than I have outside.
Damn.
That was just too easy.
How many inches is enough?
That's not for me to answer.
I thought you were gonna answer, bro, and I was like, bro.
That was a trap.
Yeah, it was. What are you looking at me for? The fuck?
Because you know the answer.
I don't.
Do you guys ask your girl and you like compare dick sizes with her past?
No.
No.
What do you do?
No, I'm asking you
Oh,
guys.
okay.
I
Because you look
don't.
like you do. Like, oh, by the way, how big was the first one?
I literally told you guys on the other episodes I actually don't ask anything about my
true.
I be
penis
asking
past.
question, but I don't ask like lightly. Like
Oh no, he does. He
I
does.
don't ask like, oh, do I have the biggest dick you ever fucked? No, I don't say that. I don't say that.
I mean, I think.
Just based on the sex that we'll have, I'll judge if I'm doing a good job compared to whatever you have.
Yeah.
I'm doing a good job.
I mean,
Tap something.
compare. First of all, normalize. I don't know if you guys ever did that. After fucking dab her up.
Always have to have a
you
post nut
You
dab.
dab.
Yeah, respect. Nice nut.
That works a lot. But yeah, no, I don't ask those questions. Do you ask? What do you ask?
I never said asked.
What about you?
As a questions?
You do the same thing as me.
No,
you
no,
ask,
yeah. I ask a whole lot of questions, you know, because I want to get to know the person, you know.
But you're weird though.
Oh, yeah.
You're the opposite of us.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
mad
most
weird.
definitely
Like I'll be
weird.
sitting down. Let's say I know you have your little whole face, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you're just in it. So I'm like, so what's up? Well, when was last time?
But would you do the same thing if it was your girl though?
if it was no.
Okay, you
If
wouldn't
it's
wanna know.
actually, no, I would.
You would want to know.
But I would. But that would depend. You know what I'm saying? If
it
depending
has
on
to be
the
a
stories-
Sagittarius thing, bro.
Yeah.
depending on the stories, you know.
Sag are weird, bro.
No, we're not. We're fucking lit.
Since
Yo,
when
Sag
did you-
power. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you the way that you ask questions and you're interested in is the same as like any other girl that I've been with is curious about my past.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun to know.
No,
I'm like,
it's
oh
not
yeah.
fun.
No, it's fun. I think it's funny as fuck.
not
When a girl's
fun.
sitting down and she's telling me, yeah,
Not a girl, your girl. Your girl tells you, yeah,
I got fucking bent over in
gang
the Target.
banged, bent over in
yeah,
Target.
you want to talk your shit? I'm gonna talk my shit too. We'll see who's gonna smile at the end. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we can play this game out too. You know,
So for you, it's the
it's
same.
like a little gaslight party. It's like, oh yeah,
So
in the
it's-
bathroom. Hi, try in your mom's bathroom. I'm just
So
kidding.
is it the same thing if she asks you like, oh, have you ever done you with multiple girls, and then you're like, yeah, I've done like 5 girls and just me.
Yeah.
Okay, and she says, oh yeah, me too, but like just me and 5 guys, and it's all black guys.
Wow. And then I'll be like, how was it? You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, actually make
I
more
know.
sense.
And then
I'll be like, how was it?
And then she
I was
shows
just
you
genuinely curious.
the scene that we all see on TikTok, the little.
Yeah, but if she shows me anything like on tape, I'm out. The fuck, bro.
Okay, so
If
you draw the line.
If I
the tape,
bro,
the tape.
bro, the tape it's messed up. It's visual, bro. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about it is different than seeing it.
That is.
I mean, to a degree.
Yeah, bro.
But you have an imagination where if she's telling it to you, you could imagine a dick in your
Yeah,
head.
yeah. I'm like, damn.
And then at some point she's like, I had 2 in my mouth, 2 here, and then 2 there, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
and
but
then you were telling me, this is okay, but then I have a tape. Oh no, this is too much.
This
for me.
is too much for me. Chill
What
out,
are
yo.
you saying, bro?
No.
What?
If you're trying to get to know a girl, right, or even like if you're in a relationship with a girl, right, and then
Yeah.
you ended up finding out that she got gangbanged, would that be like a deal breaker for you to leave?
Me, yes.
It would.
That's what I said
Gangbang,
too.
bro?
And I was having this conversation with my girl the other day, which by the way she did not get gangbanged, but like she asked me, and she was like kind of like offended by the fact that I was like I would like feel some type of way, like most likely. leave.
Gangbang, bro. You talking about like 5 guys?
No, I'm
No,
done.
we she actually Googled what's the definition of a gangbang. It's 3 or more.
3 guys, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm
3
out.
different dicks, shapes, and
out.
size and colors. You know? And then you're telling me like one's not enough?
We also got into this stupid ass crazy debate because I was saying, she was like, like, why would you leave me for that, right? And me in my head, I'm like, because like, I said I would like to think that typically women, when they sleep with someone, is that they want to have that emotional connection with the guy, right? So now when it just becomes like casual sex, in my mind, I'm like, okay, like, 1, like, what are you doing this for? Like, and 2, like, what is your judgment on who you're choosing to sleep with?
And are you emotionally connected to those 3 guys? To be honest, if I'm talking to a girl and I know it's just for hookup, especially just for hookup, like let's say straight to the point, oh, I'm here to, have fun, you're here to have fun, let's have fun together. I bet. Tell me your stories, I don't care. Yeah, you can tell me anything. I'm like, oh shit, wow, okay, but I'm just here to have fun too. I'm part of the gang, But as soon as it get more serious, talk about, oh, I could see you as my kid's mama, shit, and then you're like, oh, by the way, I had 7 guys one time in one night. It's like to me, I feel like it's too much, and I wouldn't want the mother of my kids to have
I've gone through that.
through this, you know what I'm saying?
If I'm
But I'm totally for you experiencing your life and having fun and enjoying your life and just like seeing the value of sex, etc. But you're not gonna be the mom of my kids.
getting me. This conversation.
No, I get it.
Mm.
What are you doing?
This conversation's getting me tilted.
It's understandable.
Yeah,
I don't want to know. Well, I do want to know, but I don't want to know because there's a part of
Me too. I do want to know because I'm either going to stay or I'm going to leave.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't want to know because like I'm enjoying my time with you, and if you did end up getting gangbanged, then like I'm going to have to unfortunately leave you.
Imagine.
contract's over.
But what happens if like you're? That is, Fred told us that. Shout out Fred.
Shout out Fred.
He said I don't want to know because if he says it's a better, no, it's actually Banks that said that. He says it's better. Shout out Banks. He said that it's better to not say anything. Don't act like oh, it's very important for me to know how many
People you've been around.
people you fucked with, blah 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 blah, because she'll feel more comfortable just telling you. Because if you're intense and you're like, this is very important for me, and then she's like, oh fuck, well, I don't want to tell him, then she can just lie and move on with your life, and you guys all have babies and be married.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. It's on a need to know basis, and
Yeah.
I frankly just don't need to know.
Okay, but the thing is, you guys know. Let's say for me, for my sexual, I'm not sexually super active. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm picky towards sex, especially, and I'm not a big fan of condoms. Okay, so if it's just a hookup, I like to know the whole thing, and see actually who you are or like what's your experiences, so I know if I'm gonna go raw or not. You know? Because then if I can't go, I'm like skeptical. I'm like, oh shit.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Stop it, bro.
That never stopped you before.
Yeah, it did.
No.
It actually did.
No, it didn't.
Yes.
No. Okay, I'm gonna cut this part up. I'm gonna name drop.
Damn. Okay, no, that's different. It was an experience as like, how do you say that? It's like, check mark. Oh, no? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what
No?
you mean, but there's nothing stopping you to put a condom on.
I didn't have one.
Anyways,
That's always a dilemma, you know?
Yeah.
When you don't have a condom, it's always like,
should I or should I
do
not?
I or do I not?
Yeah.
I base my decision based on how she is.
Exactly.
What? Huh?
Just don't talk, bro. Don't fucking
What?
talk.
On how she is.
Yeah. What do you mean how she is?
Okay, but question though.
Yeah.
Before sleeping with a girl for the first time, like how do you guys typically like maneuver your way? Because me, I'll ask. Me, I don't care.
You'll ask
No.
like, do you have any? Are you clean?
Me, I'm
Type of vibe or?
no, I'm me. I'm a bit dead ass. I'm actually going like I'm a go raw, but I'm not touching. I'm a go raw just to see how she acts. If she says, "Whoa, put a condom on," then I know you protect yourself with other people.
Yeah.
But if you're like, "Yeah, sure," I'm stopping. I'm like, oh, "Should we put a condom?" And then she's like, "Well, I don't care." What the hell?
Yeah, I do care.
Oh my god! And I had girls thinking like I know, because some girls are so used to guys not being able to. There's not every guy obviously, but guys not being able to control themselves like when it comes to they have their sex urge, so they don't care if like they have a condom or not. So I had girls telling me, "No, I don't want to use a condom," and then I'll be like, "I want you so much, I don't care." I'm like, yo, it's either we're wearing a condom, either you're getting tested and I'm getting the results on my email, or we're just not fucking.
Yeah.
And then I'll look crazy for this, but I don't care. Literally, I do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I had a girl being so insistent. Let's fuck. No condom, no condom, no condom. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know that's the only thing I want is if you want this, it's a condom. Plain bar. So yeah, that's how I go. What about you?
Me, it's the same way, and I appreciate when the girl brings it up too.
Oh yeah.
If like before we're about to do it, she's like, like how do I know that you're?
Are you clean?
Love it.
Yeah. Typically, I won't have like a fucking email and a resume on standby, you know. But I'll say something along the lines of like, look, I'm very selective with who I sleep with, you know. So I know if I'm sleeping with someone, it's someone who's gonna be clean. So if that's my concern towards you, then know that I take care of myself in that aspect too.
Yeah.
Then you receive a random text. This is a clinic of blah blah blah, anonymous blah 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 blah.
Have you guys ever dicked down someone so good that they fell in love? I don't know why I asked that question.
That they fell in love?
That they fell in love. I'm saying they fell in love. I'm just saying that like
100%.
they got addicted.
100%.
I'm gonna share the story. I actually I haven't spoken about the story in a long time. I remember at one point I did not have any interest towards this girl. Like I didn't want a relationship or anything, right? But the times were there, and you know I had time to kill. I'm so sorry. Listen,
I had time to kill. You know, I was bored.
I didn't mean it
So
in that
shit.
way. I didn't mean it that way. I was just saying that like I had just gotten out of the relationship. Okay, wait. That's not even the worst part of the story. So, anyways, I had seen her a few times, right? But then it got to a point where like I did not want to see her anymore, right?
Yeah.
And like I told her, she's like, I'm gonna give you her space. I'm gonna give you your space, and blah 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 blah. But she kept coming back and being persistent and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. Long story short, after a brief time of like being with one another, never got official, never wanted to make it official, never caught feelings for her. At one point, she texts me, right? She's like, "Are you home?" Fellas, when I told you I took my car keys and put my shoes on as fast as possible and left my house, that's exactly what I did. So she texts me, she's like, "Hey, like by the way, are you home?" I took my shit, I left. I'm like, "Nah, why?" She's like, "I just wanted to come bring you something, but it's fine." I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna be home until like late in the day, so like you could just drop off whatever you wanted to drop off."
Yeah,
I come back home later that day to see that there was a package in front of my door.
that is crazy.
The thing was drenched in perfume. The whole box was caked in perfume. And I have, for those of you who don't know, that you guys are getting to know about me, I grew up like very, very fast. So I have these stretch marks on my back, right?
Yeah.
That obviously she saw.
Why? Wait. How did she see it?
What do you mean, how did she see it? Oh, wait, because you, oh my. That one took me a while.
Bro, he said, I got stretch marks on my back. And I was like, wait. Wait a minute.
So yeah,
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
what do you mean by that?
Shoot, I got nothing to defend that. At some point, she saw my bare back, bro. What can I say?
Yeah,
and nothing to do with intercourse. Anyways, so then I swear to God, I was so scared to open the package, but I don't know what the fuck was gonna jump at me. Anyways, I opened the thing, and there's these pages ripped out from a book that's like poetry and some shit,
God,
right?
have mercy.
And she's like highlighting like segments of the poem and being like, this reminds me of you, this makes me think about you, and blah blah blah. And then she draws my stretch marks on one of the pages. She draws them, and then she says, your stretch marks, like referring to like a part of the poem that was referring to like scars or whatever. But she drew my stretch marks.
That is.
And then I was reading the things, right? And then I put them aside, and then I just see there is a fucking a scarf that she would wear. She gave me that like as a token of like remember me.
A token.
And that thing was what was doused in perfume.
Also, that's fucking nuts. What the fuck did you do to the girl?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I
dicked her down too good. Time to kill.
Shit. Wow, this is nuts, bro. That's.
We have time. Okay, last question. Do you guys like all this story to ask? Do you guys dick down your girl the same way you dick down a girl that you're just the same way?
What do you mean?
Watch out. Your next girl is gonna be like, yeah, you
like,
fucked me like
You,
everyone
yeah,
else.
you know
huh?
what I'm saying?
You fucked me like everyone else.
No, but like my girl is getting pretty, like she's getting privilege.
But yeah, okay. So
No,
you
but
don't
you
dick them
give
down the same.
privilege.
Oh, I thought okay.
I'm saying like, do you dick them down? Do you treat them the same way in bed? Do you give them all the
same
No.
stuff. They make the same stuff.
if I'm
in
not
the
in a
same-
relationship, you're
all the
not
same
getting my
standards.
mouth. Period.
Huh?
If I'm not in a relationship with you, you're not getting my mouth. Down there, the fuck?
That's crazy.
Carl's the
Have you
opposite.
seen-
Carl's the opposite. Carl is if you are in a relationship with Carl,
Have you seen
you're not
this?
getting his mouth.
That's cat. No,
Have
it's
you
'cause-
seen this is not getting down just anybody. For me to go to a public place or a club or whatever, and then there's a random ass girl 3 years ago, whatever, that says, "Oh, this beautiful mouth, yeah, it was on between my legs, easy shit." Fuck
That's
that.
crazy.
There's no way she can say that.
That is crazy.
Imagine you go to a spot and then there's like 5 girls that says, "Who the fuck is this black man? He's fine as fuck." And then between those 5 girls, there's one girl that says, "Oh, is that Carl? Oh, I got his head between my legs." That was easy.
But she liked it though.
Yeah, she did like that.
Well, I hope she did. She got it for the free.
And then his was like, "Oh, how was the dick size?" "Oh, we didn't even fuck. He just left."
I didn't think he was gonna go there.
You can cut it. I thought we were going this way.
In my defense,
Defend it.
I love eating. That's it.
No, but I'm like you on that too. And to be honest, every girl that I've been in a relationship after that had me having told them like, by the way, like I want to eat out my girl, so like you're one of the only girls I've ever eaten
feel
out.
better, of course.
Of course,
Yeah,
it makes them feel
100%.
it makes them feel
You
amazing.
feel a little special.
100%.
But there's stuff I don't do in bed with, let's say, girls I'm just hooking up that I do with my girl. You know what I'm saying?
But you draw the line at just getting head.
No,
So-
to giving and getting head is like I feel like it's just like pre how do you call it?
I don't like
Pre-house,
getting head if we're not fucking.
Yeah, me neither. I can't.
Like
I
don't
really hate it.
don't give me head if we're not gonna fuck.
Exactly.
Oh, I wouldn't. No, okay, but I got head and not. I didn't have sex after.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
but you
Okay, it's-
obviously he likes head better than sex. I don't like head.
But no, but even me, I love. Don't get me wrong, I love head, but I'm not down to just get head because I'm somebody that likes to pleasure my girl or the girl, right? So my mind is like, there's no way you're gonna give me something and like we're not gonna.
Yeah, and then you just
for me to make you feel good. Like obviously, yeah, I could use my fingers and shit like that, but like to me, like the grand finale is when you fuck. You know,
this guy said the grand finale. On this note,
it's been your boy Carl.
It's your boy Sergio.
It's your boy Matt. Ooh.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Ahí se mueve, baja hasta abajo, la baby se mueve. Ella está loca por quitarse la ropa. Baja hasta abajo, la baby se mueve. Ella se mueve.